Hello. Today I will be browsing the old net again, and I'll also be browsing the internet archive this time because that's a bit more modern, and the old net actually relies on the Internet Wayback Machine, and yeah. So the Internet Wayback Machine can also look at newer years, so in that respect it is better. So I've compiled a list of websites, as you can see here. So let's start off with Alta Vista, why not? If you have any suggestions of of websites, then you can comment it in the live chat. Just gonna get rid of that thing. Let's go with that. Okay, let's go all the way back to the year 2000. Why don't we? By this point, Alta Vista wasn't that popular, I don't believe. But hey. Okay, so it looks quite modern almost. I wouldn't really call it that though. If I get it into full screen. So yeah, it had search, find this, advanced search. Let me see. Oh, this is powered by Yahoo, I believe now. So that's interesting. Oh wait, is this the future? Oh yeah, so this is back in this is 2011. Okay, this makes more sense. So now they're powered by Yahoo apparently. Not sure if that's still Alta Vista or somebody totally different, but hey. So yeah, so this is what Alta Vista looked like in this year. I'll go back down a few years. Okay, so as you can see here, it says, okay, so it says search the web. Welcome to Alta Vista Technologies. Use Howdy to send multimedia postcards to friends and family. Even post them to the web. So yeah, that was a service. Add URLs to the most popular search engines. Okay, so 2 cows. Web cow, what? Okay, contests, so they did contests, Alta Vista. Software, yeah. Add info there. So I think, look, a year, forward, just to see what the website looks a bit different. Okay. So it still looks it looks a bit different. It looks a bit more broken this time. But hey. Let's go to a different web page. Let's see how this site looks in the old net thing. I'll check for any website suggestions and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, so no suggestions there. So let's see what Alta Vista looked like in 2000. Why don't? Oh no, we've already done that. 1990. Oh well. I do prefer the old net in some ways. Like there isn't that annoying toolbar thing. But hey. Let's see what Alta Vista looked like in 1999. Power search. Yahoo connection. So it had a mountain at this point. So the most powerful and useful guide to the net. So yeah, Zip2. I think Zip2 was Elon Musk's venture, if I'm correct. Yeah, so there's still search. This looks like quite a lot of search engines at the time. A bit like Yahoo in some ways. Let's look at, why don't we look at news.google.com. So, I'm not sure when this started. So let's go to a random year, 2004. Okay, it existed back then, it was in beta. So back then it was kind of a lot more, it doesn't really look at all like it is today, because today it looks more modern and it's on mobile devices and stuff, but this is what it used to be like, so, gonna go past that. So stuff like fixes date for desktop search tools, so yeah, so news, yeah, this probably would have been a great news tool at the time. Although you could just get RSS, which is probably way better, but hey. At that time it wasn't even personalised or anything, which is interesting. Oh yeah, another thing I was going to check out with regards to this website, the Netscape Simulator. So let's go to any website. So let's go to Xbox, this website. Let's see what it looked like in 2000. Enable script and decode, just so it can run. Hello? Yeah, so apparently this is alpha, so it might not work as intended. Oh look, green. Xbox green, I'm guessing. Hello? What if I turn off decode? That showed up a bit faster than last time. I'll check the chat. No, nothing in there. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. I'll try a different website in this thing. Why don't we try and go to Netscape's website in the Netscape Simulator? That's a bit of a thing to do. Oh cool. Netscape Net Center. Aim my Netscape. Search the web with. Ooh, look at all these options. Netscape search, Lycos, Hotbot, Google, About, Excite. Yeah. Snap. I've never heard of that, but hey. Webmail, and you can download Netscape, of course. So let's see. Life, disease, yeah, so this is quite a standard web portal for the time, but yeah, so I'm going to try a different web URL. Actually, I'll change the date, maybe. Let's see what it looked like in 2005, because by this stage, it's pretty much Netscape's dead. Enhanced by Google search. It's starting to load well, I guess. I wonder what the difference with decode would be. Okay. This is better because you can enable scripts in it. But yeah. Let's try this in the internet archive thing. Let's try Netscape's website. No, I do not want to give you money. Let's see what it looked like in 2008. Was it great back in 2008? What am I doing? Netscape was pretty dead by this time. Oh look, it's redirecting to netscape.aol.com. That is a stark sign that Netscape was going away. It redirected me to the actual AOL website. Okay, I want to get off this now. Get out. I did not want that. So yeah. Thank you, that one viewer who seems to always turn up. I'm not sure if that's the same person, but hey, these adventures are pretty fun. Website adventures. Sega. Why don't we see what Sega's website looked like back in 1997. They should have had a website by this point. Hello, Sega website? Are you there? Let's try 1999. Look, now they have stuff. Sega Dreamcast console, their Dreamcast magazine. Didn't know that even existed. All the news of Dreamcast, customer support community. Okay, yeah, pretty standard. Let's see what it looked like in 2002. They stopped making consoles by this point. Yeah. By this point, they were dead. May as well be dead. Okay. So, let's go back to the regular old net. For our next thing. Why don't we look at Mojik, actually the internet way back machine, why don't we? Oh, good old Mojik. Internet results from the UK. They've been going for a while, so. I think they have the longest anti-tracking policy that ever really been implemented. Beta Mojik, United Kingdom. About Mojik, add search to your site. Okay, I didn't even know they did add search to your site. So yeah, that's cool. Let's see what it looked like back in 2015, whatever. This wasn't that old, but we may as well see what it looked like. Okay, yeah, so they turned their colour scheme to green because apparently they wanted to do that. Let's see. Actually, no, because that was before they would have had it, so. Oh well. Bought the domain back in, I think, 2010 or something. So that probably wouldn't actually be their website. So let's get off that. Let's look at IBM's website back in 2010. By this stage, IBM were not a PC player. They were now competing in the server space. Probably much easier. Actually, no, it won't be much easier to compete in. Although, yeah, people are much more, they trust IBM and become like the server computer industry. So, yeah. Skills. IBM, ready to be a planet smarter. Let's see what the website looked like in 2000. So there you saw nothing about buying PCs or anything, and by this stage, maybe. Let's go back to 1998 because that's definitely good. They definitely haven't sold their computer business yet. So, products and services. You might have wondered back then. You wouldn't have known that they would just totally disappear in a few short years from the computer industry. Let's go back to web. Let's go back to archive.org. Oh no. The Wayback Machine is what I want. Let's see what it looked like back in the when it was at first. Maybe like when 2011. It's not really the old web, but it's more the kind of older web. If you get what I mean. Why don't we see what it looked like in 2013? I think they started picking up some steam by this point. People started switching to them for more private search. Their market share is steadily increased. Although Google's still doing really well today. I do not know why people Google stuff and don't just DuckDuckGo it. If you use Google and you don't use DuckDuckGo, put in the live chat why you use Google, because I'm really not sure why you would ever use Google over DuckDuckGo or any other really alternative, because Google spies on you and stuff. So it'll be interesting to hear. Okay. Let's see what it looked like in its very beginning. Okay. Search. Yeah, so this, I've seen this before. So that's cool. Let's move on to a different website. Why don't we move on to the BBC website? Okay, so today it looks very modern, as you can see here. Looks a bit boring almost. It's very square-like, pretty, you know. Okay, what the hell happened there? I do not know. But yeah, it was pretty boring now. It's pretty boring now. But let's see what it looked like back in the 90s. Okay. Why don't we try it in the Netscape simulator and see what it looks like? Why don't we let it use scripts? And why don't we let it go to the year 2000? So, online homepage. Pretty small. Like, what I mean is in space, because there's a lot of unused space here. Yeah. I'll check the chat. Has anybody put anything in here? No? Okay. So there's all sorts of categories. What was live chat category? Okay, yes. So this is where they talk to various celebrities and people, and they, talk to them and interview them and stuff. So yeah. Why don't we see the search toolbar? So instead of being a full simulator, this is more of a toolbar thing. That's just, it's just in the web browser, which is interesting. But let's go back to the Netscape simulator because it's much better, in my opinion. Okay, so let's go to, another website. Why don't we go to Google, the biggest one of them all? Is Google the biggest website on the internet? I don't know. I think it is. Probably. Almost definitely. So, 2 versions of Google. Google search engine prototype might some of the time work. That is pretty much up to date. I think I'll go with that one, Google logos. What is Google logos? Oh no, it's not found. Okay? I don't know. So let's see what the search engine prototype looks like. Okay, so as you can see, Google. It looks slightly ugly. Okay, I'm feeling lucky did not work. Okay, so let's check out what it looked like in the year 2005. What did Google look like in 2005, you may ask? And I'm just about to show you. If you didn't see Google in 2005, this is what it looks like. The logo is quite, it's a bit more 3D. The current new Google logo isn't as good in my opinion. I think this is where they kind of got it the best. This was probably peak Google search stuff. But let's go to 2004. So back in 2005 they did have image search. Local, frugal. I don't know what frugal. This year it looks pretty much the same, but for some reason the image won't load. Oh, there it is. So yeah, it looks pretty much the same. So why don't we go back in time again? This is fun. See how Google has evolved. Google now, this blue bar thing. I'm feeling lucky search, Google search. There we are. Directories, I didn't know that, but groups. Look. 2002, why don't we go? 2002 Google search. Okay, it looks very similar. Why don't we go to 2001 Google search? There's bound to be a difference. No news. There we are. So news clearly was a thing in 2002 with Google, but they didn't do it before. Let's see what it looks like in 2000. They must have had a... Was this the year that they redesigned it? So everything after this will look a bit outdated. AdWords. Yeah, that's very big these days. But it's in beta at that point. Well, it could clearly see the light of day because these days people use AdWords. But anyway, that's besides the point. This doesn't have the same categories. But yeah. Add Google to your site. 1999. Okay, they do not have the 1999 copy. Google! Hang on, can you edit it in like here? Let's see. Let's see if we can edit the screen to change it on this, the old net. Oh, cool. So you can view the newer thing. So why don't we view... Watch. Let's look at one that we haven't viewed yet. CNET. 1999. Macworld. Okay, so cnet.com was a thing. Was download.com a thing? I believe it was. Find an ISP, so. Well, if you've kind of on this website, I'm guessing you found an internet service provider, but maybe let's find a new one which is a bit better. But hey, build a tech store. That's a bit unrealistic, isn't it? I'll click. What even is this? Okay, it's not found. Okay. So this is quite a common theme of websites back then. 2000. Okay, so clearly download.com by this point. Publish your opinion. This is Disney saw secret business data. Okay. So it looks largely the same as the year before. So let's go forwards. With scripts enabled. And decode enabled as well. Because we need those scripts! Okay? This actually looks worse in some ways. Like, what's going on? Why is it all centered in the middle? So, you didn't do this responsive design. I do some HTML and CSS, and I know that clearly CNET have just decided they want to center all the text in their div element or whatever in the center for some reason. I don't know why. They'd listen live, but yeah. Cool. Why don't we look at Z after? Actually, we'll go to 2005. 4, I don't know. There is now 2 viewers. If you want to suggest any websites, you can use the live chat. It's a great function, you know. I recommend you use it if you want any video suggestions to come to me. If you want any website suggestions for this live stream, for it to come to me, you can use that function. Okay, it's very yellow. Seems like things are just getting worse, not better. And CNET refused to connect. Not seen that for a long time. I believe that's an old... that you no longer get that thing, I'm not sure. But I've never seen that before. I've seen it before, but what I'm saying is, I've seen it in the past, not currently. Cell phone radiation charts, yeah. Cell phones in the 80s were apparently really bad for radiation. So, yeah. Apparently might cause cancer and stuff, so. Hey. This is fun, because it's very fun to watch, to look at websites from the past. Yeah, so, okay, it appears to be very similar. Let's go to another website, why don't we? Let's go to ZDNet, why not? Yeah. It's fun to look at these websites. It would be funny if you used the old net to look at the old net, and then look at the old net and then old net. I'm not sure if that would work. So this is a lot of stuff. Clearly, there's no the CSS got taken out. Like maybe they didn't archive the CSS of this website because it's very plain. Google Mashup Web 2.0. Yeah, I've been looking at a lot of Web 1.0 in this. Okay, so it's pretty standard. Is ZDNet and CNET related? I don't know. They keep advertising each other. Stuff. Why don't we see what ZDNet looked like back? Okay. No. Why don't we check out a different website? First I'll check whether anybody's watching. Nope. Okay, so why don't we continue on your net? And why don't we look at the PlayStation website? That's fun. I might make this the last one that I look at, but yeah. Let's see what the PlayStation website looked like in 1996. Oh. future of the world of PlayStation. So you can click which one you want, and they're all the PS symbols. So if I say I am going to Europe, why not? Okay, no. That requires Adobe Flash, and I do not have Adobe Flash. And Adobe Flash is dead. So yeah. So I'll end the stream here. One final website I'll go to is Dell's website. The final one. Why don't we see it in 2002 state? No, they do not have it. They do not archive it back in that stage of the internet. The internet recently turned 30 as well, which is interesting. Okay, it looks a bit broken. Why don't we do this in the search toolbar? I much prefer this to the Netscape thing because it's just a bit more easy to use in some ways. Let's see if anybody archived this one. Ooh, improved technology lineup, incredible price. I know the price probably was incredible. So the new XPS lineup. This is surprisingly modern. If it just scaled to modern computers, that'd be great. It looks quite intuitive. So yeah. Did they archive it in a 1999 state? Oh look! What's new at Dell? Large business, government, all sorts. Dellnet. Okay, this is a bit broken. So, I'll end the live stream here. And, yeah. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like. Yeah, so follow me on LBRY or to see what if you want to follow me on. And I hope you enjoyed today's stream. It was very fun to make. And I'm planning on doing more live streams in the future. That should be fun. And goodbye.